the last day we have here in Zimba. I am struggling this morning. We're going to head over to the mother shelter. It's powerful, very powerful. Hello, little one. This puts life into perspective for you. Another morning, another run. I'm supposed to do 18 miles today, but I want to enjoy the last day we have here in Zimba before we go to Livingston tomorrow for some touristy stuff. So I'm gonna go run 8 miles, enjoy it. Probably not show you too much on the run, maybe some B-roll clips. But then we really don't have much plans for today. Kind of taking it as it comes, and obviously I will show you as we go through our last day of Zimba. All right, so just a little fun fact for you. This road that I'm on goes hundreds, maybe even thousands of miles up and down Africa. They call it Cape to Cairo. So literally all these trucks coming in and out. Could be just hauling building materials, supplies, anything to anywhere here in Africa. It's pretty cool, honestly. It's one straight shot road everywhere. Gosh, I am struggling this morning. You can probably see back over my shoulder here, a couple of the small villages, more traditional villages here in Zimba. Pretty wild. People are still happy to be alive, to interact with each other, to have a sense of community. It's powerful, very powerful. Good morning. Literally one of my favorite parts about this country. You wave to anybody and they wave back. The sense of joy that they get from that. And it just hits me. I mean, the United States, if we did that too and took the presence to recognize people are paying us attention, I think our world would be a lot better place. Saying hi, making eye contact, smiling at each other, waving, acknowledging each other. Not to say, there are plenty of people that do it in the United States as well. So what I just showed you is all charcoal. You'll see people going from village to village, town to town, selling charcoal on the back of their bike, on the sides of the road, in the huts, keeping warm or keeping shade under the huts to sell. Just met my friend, Honest.
Yeah.
Your name?
Yes.
Honest, he's running all the way to Livingston.
Yeah.
So how long is that gonna take you?
Huh?
How long do you think that will take you?
Well, I'm going at 1, 2.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you're going 1, 2 today?
Yes.
Okay.
So I don't have transport, so straight.
So he's saying he doesn't have transport,
Yes.
so he's just gonna go straight
Yes.
to Livingston.
Yes.
For perspective, when I flew in,
Yes.
I fly into Livingston. It took about an hour and a half to drive to Zimba.
Okay.
So Honest is running
Yes.
and he is making it work. He's going to see his parents,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
That's very nice to meet you.
Yes.
I mean, what an experience that was. Literally had no clue Honest was coming behind me. I heard footsteps. I was like, oh, what's going on? He catches up to me, 18 years old, running through. He actually said, I thought he said he was going to see his parents. He's going to look for work. He doesn't have any relatives there. He runs there every 2 days, 120 kilometers, which took me an hour and a half by car. This puts life into perspective for you. All right, I think I'm just gonna finish this run in some silence, saying hello to my friends, get back to town, shower up, eat, and carry on. Okay, so we have just eaten and now we're going to head over to the mother shelter, take some packs over there, some kind of essentials as the babies are born and help sustain life as they come into the world.
We just want you to feel encouraged that we come and that you go home with something to remember us.
아직 걸어가지 허구치 많이 타고 간다. 무인타지 무진. 그치? 너무에 요새지 누가 보고 인간들에서 나같이 돼.
You know, when you're expecting a baby, it's a big responsibility.
무futuri. 잠깐만 뭐야 무슨 예수 그리스도. 무futuri 됐어야. 무futuri. Thank you.
We came to give you something, and we pray that it's a blessing and that it will be.
소바 바구치, 너무나 바구치, 너무 페이퍼야. 이게 저거 바구치. 우리 왜 이거 바구치 예수 그리스도 판이 아가티가노 아니면 우리 왜 그런 데서 그거 바구치. 아니고 뭐라는 게 이거 소리다. 우리 이거 소리다. 무슨 소리 들어봐. 에? 많이 바구치 잡고 이거 소리야. Thank you.
So the clips that you just saw were actually off of my phone. I forgot my GoPro at home, but to elaborate on what you saw in what was called the mother's shelter is where the mothers that are expecting, obviously kids, when they're pregnant, come to the shelter to spend their last few weeks or maybe a month if they live very, very far away. They come to the mother's shelter, they're taken care of, and it's actually an extension of the hospital, which we visited a couple days ago. And they get taken care of. They actually have to feed themselves. So a lot of times it's very hard to sustain life in there, right? Because they're feeding themselves, they're traveling with food from other villages that are super far away. And ultimately, you know, they get one bedsider is what they call it to come with them to the mother's shelter and, you know, spend the remaining weeks of their pregnancy there. But just a super cool experience. When we first got there, the song that you heard was basically them welcoming us. And then obviously, you know, this place is a very, very God-oriented place, right? You can feel the energy and spirit in them, right? And no matter what you believe, that energy is present anywhere. That joy, that gratitude, that energy of life that's just giving and giving and giving is everywhere, and you can truly feel that with these people. And so anyways, the rest of that trip, or I guess experience at the mother shelter, we were, you know, passing out packs for their expected children. We were, you know, touring a little bit, just seeing kind of the conditions, but just a really cool experience. Obviously we got to dancing at the end, and the song at the end was basically saying that it's a miracle. You know, they were saying that Jesus is a miracle. They were saying, you know, we've come and we've asked for blessings, and here are these visitors that have come to give us blessings, right? And there we, you know, help where you can. But it's just a very incredible experience to, you know, see the energy in those women and help out where you can. So that said, we did that, and we went over to the market. We're actually heading to go eat right now. Here's some friends. How are you? So we're gonna go eat now, then we're actually gonna go hang out. We're gonna go meet some families that have been helped previously here in Zimba with the family I'm staying with. So coming to an end on the last day here in Zimba before we go to Livingston tomorrow. It's gonna be more of the touristy things, and we're gonna be at a hotel, swimming, seeing the wildlife safari, jumping off a bridge, bungee jumping, and also doing a little Victoria Falls helicopter ride. Time to eat. Whew. Needed a quick shower, revive myself from the hot sun. I was very tired, falling asleep with my eyes open. But I'm alive. It was kind of a scary look I just gave the camera. Eyeballs went all crazy. Just kind of thinking out loud right now, but the rest of this vlog might just be random clips, and that's okay. Just showing you around Zimba. But I literally just cut from going through the water in the Land Rover, which we were checking on the plot of the 2 duplexes being built for families to be able to move into, right to taking a cold shower. So that was kind of awkward, but the rest of this vlog will be just some clips before dinner, going to a farm later to meet one of the families, and then, yeah, you're just gonna have to look forward to tomorrow. It's gonna be a totally different Africa vibe. We're going to do the safari, and the bungee jump, and the helicopter, the Victoria Falls, all kinds of the crazy touristy stuff, so that will be kind of crazy. Hello, little one. Hello. 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 I'm exhausted. All right, so what you just saw was we went to the farm where one of the families that they know very well lives. It's about 694 acres on the farm, probably the largest farm in Zimba. But just seeing kind of how everything is there and just how cool it is to see the other houses on the property and the amount of jobs that are created through that farm and the lady that lives there. Just an incredible human. That was kind of the wrap up for today. I am now back, gonna eat some spaghetti, gluten-free, of course, and then pack and get ready for a 5 a.m. morning to head to Livingston tomorrow for our touristy day, where I think the first thing we're doing is a safari. Not a real crazy safari. Again, here in Zambia, it's not as crazy of safaris as maybe you'd find in Kenya, right, where the crazy theoretical safaris that you would see. That said, we'll still see rhinos, we'll see crocodiles, we'll see giraffes, zebras, we'll see all kinds of craziness. Lots of fun. We'll be doing a little swimming at a pool. I'm gonna go on a helicopter ride. I'm gonna jump off a bridge, and yeah, I just said that I'm going to jump off a bridge, and then have dinner, get ready to go back on the same route back to the States. With that said, I'll see you in the morning. I appreciate you watching. I hope you're enjoying this whole documentation of a daily vlog here in Africa. It's truly a special place to me already, so lots more content to come in the future. But appreciate you watching. Have an awesome freaking night. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you can be the first one to see my videos on the tube of the U with me. I'll see you tomorrow. Have an awesome freaking night, and don't forget to smile.